Alrighty, hey guys, this is Think Outside the Cube, and here in front of me we do have a 2014 Porsche Panamera 4S, and this is going to be today's whip for me. It is actually prom day, and so I got my hands on this Panamera. So coming up front, as you can see, we do have our full parking sensors as well as our front camera right down here on our bumper. Sorry, I was pointing in the wrong direction. It's right there. If you've noticed, it's kind of facing outwards, and so it's damaged a little with rock chips and stuff. Take note when you're looking at this one. This one has around 111,000 miles on it. So definitely a little bit higher miles, but it's holding up great for it to be a European car. I've been around Maseratis and such with a quarter of those miles, and they feel like they're falling apart. But coming down here to the wheels, we are riding on Michelin Pilot Super Sports. These are going to be our 20-inch black alloys. Now the exterior color, I'm not sure the specific name, but it's kind of like a dark Java brown color. In some lights it looks black, in some lights it looks dark brown, and then some in lights it looks just like a dark gray. But it is a very nice color. Personally not my color choice, but then again it's not my car. But it is a very unique color nonetheless. You never really see any like this. But I'm coming around back, quad outlet exhaust, and this is your 4S model, and so we do have the twin turbo 3-liter V6. Parking sensors all around the back as well as your backup camera, and then of course you do have cameras underneath all your mirrors for that 360-degree function. A little antenna up top as well as our sunroof. No pano sunroof on this model. But I'm looking at your key. This one's in great shape. Lock, unlock in your trunk. But it does have smart key, just no push to start. So just keep your key on you, hand behind the door handle to unlock. And then coming in, this one does have the black perforated leather interior. As you can see, your Panamera 4S aluminum door sill, the reflection, you can't really see that too well. But going ahead and just coming in, sorry I was interrupted by a call just briefly, but we do have our key. Typical Porsche fashion, just go ahead and your ignition slot is over here on the left side. So just go ahead and stick in the key, foot on the brake, twist to start. As you can see, starts right up. Now coming underneath your hood, as I previously mentioned, we do have that 3-liter twin turbo V6. It did replace a V8, I do know that, for the 2014 model year. I'm not quite sure on power specs, but of course I will annotate them here. Very, very powerful car. And of course there's like 5 different powertrains or more that you can choose from with the Panamera. So of course if you're not a fan of this one, there's plenty of other options that you can choose from. But very reliable, haven't had any issues with this one. So let's go ahead and close up and we'll check out the interior. Now going ahead and coming back in, one thing that I'm slowly falling in love with the Panamera is that the door hinges don't have specific like notches, because some cars do have one notch here, and then maybe one all the way out here. This one has just a magnet system where it just catches anywhere you place it. So here, I can even place it like right here and it won't open back up. It's a really neat system, makes it super easy to get in and out of parking spots and stuff like that. But coming back in, as you can see, all your power adjustments down here for your seat. And then of course you do have 3-person memory right over here. Power locks, aluminum door handle right here. And then I did want to mention your seat is holding up really well for those miles. Coming in, Bose audio down here. All our 4 automatic windows, your power trunk popper, power mirrors, blind spot monitoring. And that is shown up right there in that little black square. And then we do have our power folding mirrors right here. This is just where I've kept my water bottle, just because the cup holders in this car are rather shallow and this water bottle was huge. But this is felt lined. It does close up and extend. And then everything's nice and padded, of course, as expected. So we'll go ahead and come in. Over here to the left, the steering wheel, of course, our ignition and our automatic headlights. Then we have our power parking brake. And then coming to our steering wheel, 3-spoke leather-wrapped wheel. We do have our manual shift controls right here. It's very unique where you push for upshift and pull for downshift, and it's both on the same side, or they same function on either side rather. We do have our functions for our little LCD right over here, so you can use your knob to scroll through all your different stuff. then over here we just do have our volume and Bluetooth controls for your audio system. Then PDK badge right here, since we do have the PDK 7-speed auto. But right over here you can see you do have your Sport as well as Sport Plus designation. Right over here you can just press those buttons and it will show you right on the steering wheel. Over on the left, of course, your high beams, turn signals. We do have our cruise control down here. And then over on the right are variable intermittent speed wipers. Dashboard's all stitched, nice and soft touch, of course. Did put my detector in here, just in case. You never know. Then coming to your navigation system, of course, this is your map. Going to nav, you can enter an address and all that kind of stuff. And then going to tuner, all your radio settings, and you can just toggle through all of your inputs right there. And then your media sources also. So it's a little complicated to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It just comes with time, I guess. And then coming down here, these buttons can be kind of intimidating at first, but they're logically laid out and they're grouped together by their function. And so it kind of works out okay. Right over here we do have our driver temperature, passenger temperature. We actually do have a quad zone auto climate with independent fan speed for everyone basically. So temperature, fan speed over here. Right over here, these two buttons are the only ones that are kind of out of place up here with the climate. This one is for your, you can kind of see it right there, your rear spoiler. You can lower that down. And then we, of course, have our hazards, but the rest of it's all climate related. And then right here we do have our zones. We also do have our tri-stage heated and ventilated front seats for our front passengers, and then the rear seats do have heated functions. Auto start stop system, as well as all of our sport settings, suspension settings, height settings, and our traction control. A little bit of storage right here, ashtray, cigarette outlet, stuff like that. Cup holder, nice padded and leather stitched armrest. And then looking in there, I've just got a few things. My Honda key for when I go back to pick that up. And closing that up, we do have our aux and USB in there. And then over here, all our owner's manuals. The camera work, I'm not used to filming with my phone, so that's why the camera work's not too good. But we also do have our cup holders right there. So we do have 3 cup holders up front. But those, I tried to put my water bottle in those, definitely wasn't deep enough. Right here, it just kind of felt in the way, so that's why I picked the door pocket. But we'll go ahead and come up top. Mirror and vanity lights right here. Then we do have our parking sensors off, as well as 3 Stage Garage Home Link. We also do have some map lights, as well as dome lighting right here. And that's just about it. Auto dimming rearview mirror right here. And then of course we've got our sunroof right up here. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rear seat. Now going ahead and coming back here, of course your black leather does carry through. It is perforated as well. I did slide that seat a little bit farther back so I could get better camera angles for the front seats, but of course I didn't do too well a job of that. Of course all your door materials do follow through with your nice padded soft touch upper door panel, leather stitch padding on your armrest, little ashtray right here, automatic window, and then your felt line door storage down below. We have vents as well as a coat hook up top, some map lights, damped cornering handles, and then another coat hook. And then with the seat slid almost all the way back, I do still have plenty of room. Of course, you could option for the executive model, which gave you a lot more leg room, as well as power adjustable rear seats. We do have some map pockets right there. And then of course you do have some vents as well. Those independent climate controls with your zones, and those tri-stage heated seats for your rear passengers. Cup holder right there. And then we can open this right up. Another cup holder with 2 power outlets and some storage. Over here to my right, another padded armrest, some storage in there as well. And you can actually fold these seats down, and I'll demonstrate that for you. We'll go ahead and climb out. This is definitely a lower slung sports car, but since that seat is slid farther back, it won't fold down all the way. But as you can see, it is a 60/40 folding rear seat, so you can fold those down to expand cargo room very easily. Then coming around back, all Panameras do have a power hatch, and so to open that, just go ahead and press your button right here, and it will chime. As you can see back here, we do have a little bit of room, kind of just whatever you would have in like a mid-sized sedan, really, just because it's sloped back so far. You don't really get the versatility of a wagon. In this vehicle, it's more of just a hatchback. And then coming over here, just some netted storage, some storage over here, and of course those folding rear seats. Underneath your cargo floor, just your amp for your Bose audio as well as your roadside assistance kit. So we'll just go ahead and press our button right here to close it up. And so we'll just go ahead and finish up the video here. Just want to do a little video of the Porsche Panamera 4S while I still had it. Probably not going to do any driving clips just because there's no headrest for me to mount my phone on. But yeah, it's a very, very stable car on the road. Of course, that's what you expect with a $120,000 car. That's what this one retailed for. But this one is actually for sale over at Massey if you are interested in it. The owner of Massey does drive it occasionally, and he was nice enough to loan it to me for the night to just take some pictures with and take my date to prom with. So once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.